I am really excited to see if I get to play Kay. I really want to play against Keith.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen that matchup?
Kay versus Sora?
Yeah. It is just destruction. And we talk about matchups a lot in this game, and you might look at it and be like, this looks like a
dumb matchup or, you know, whatever matchup.
Or it doesn't look like it's a super in-depth game with the matchups, but matchups, this is a very heavily matchup-intensive game.
Are we going to have the names right this time? Because I know we kind of had a switcheroo.
Yeah. We'll ask them before it starts.
Yeah.
We'll just be like, hey,
They might be like sitting on opposite chairs and just throwing everything off.
Goodness, this game is really good. All right.
All right, they're gonna switch.
So we just asked.
Success.
Who
would have thought that asking would get you an answer? Hey, player 1, fix your handicap.
Player 1?
Yeah.
Player 1, make your handicap 100%. Hey, guys, back out.
Back out.
Back out. Hit square. Suguri SP, your handicap's on 75%. You don't want that. Make yourself 100%.
Wait, when is station? Alright, is this you guys' first time playing? I don't, well, no, but I don't. Okay, so you're dash?
I will say it's kind of annoying that to change your handicap, you press up and down.
And then you press characters, you go left and right.
And like the character wheel, like you would instinctively press up and down to scroll through the characters.
The first time I played this game, I immediately set myself to a 300% handicap.
That's exactly what I did.
It's
kind of weird.
I have triple your life now.
I don't know why they did that.
Oh yeah, we need to talk about the banned stages too. There's 2 banned stages, and they're banned for technical reasons. One of them, Moonlight, is banned because the camera breaks on it for some reason. Because it's a like final boss stage in the main game, and like the music gets kicking, like the stage, the camera just freaks out. And then there's a certain stage that's black and red, and player 2, No Name, is black and red, and all that stuff blends in, so it's really impossible to see.
Yeah, you can't change your color in this game, unfortunately. It's just player 1 and player 2 are just locked to certain colors.
Suguri SP is interesting, and the fact that she is a character purely designed to melee and be at close range all time.
Yeah.
So most of the time you'll see Suguri SP, they'll be running like 300% heat, just doing dash lasers in people's face, trying to get them to not throw out stuff. But again, these guys are relatively new to the game, relatively low level.
You're going to see a lot of new people.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of new people, because a lot of people just saw this and were like, this looks fun.
Yeah, you know, let's just go ahead and try this out, you know.
Yeah. All right, Suguri SP is at 300%, almost. There we go. Got a solid punch. The punch super really doesn't hurt that bad until he catches you with missiles.
Yeah,
the punch super is it's a
big
deterrent,
thing, yeah.
But unless super missiles are on the screen, it's not a big deal.
Suguri SP just throwing out the crescents. Just trying to play the close range.
You can actually dash cancel the crescents. So you can just do crescent dash cancel this, and you just keep dash canceling.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's a really good game to harass like missile-based characters.
Yeah.
Like in the Suguri SP Sora matchup, like I can't throw missiles in the early game without having to get her off, because she'll just cut through them because it breaks missiles. But the thing about Suguri SP is that everything in this game, you need to convince your opponent to either sit still or be in a certain part of the screen. Suguri SP has no moves to convince you to be anywhere.
Yeah.
Suguri SP, you commit to chasing them down. And in this game, that's very bad. You don't want to have to commit to that.
A lot of people consider Suguri SP to be a pretty weak character overall. But she's a cutie, so it's alright.
Suguri SP's cool.
Yeah.
But that was very good on the no-name player. Whenever Suguri SP was going in here, it's like, I'm going for the melee, and he just says, I'm going to punch. I don't want to deal with that. Alright, we do actually have one no-name player here
Everybody's getting hype. Alright, fix your hand. Okay, we got handicap. Alright, so he's switching characters to Nanako. Nanako is interesting because she has these little bits that follow her around.
And
they fly kind of erratically, and all of her stuff comes out of them.
She might be the best character in the game at the mid-range because of her bits and the control they allow, and she can place them at different ranges depending on where she is and try to zone the opponent with them really well. It's believed that she's a relatively strong character, but not high tier or anything, just like mid, upper mid, around there.
She's definitely unique in the regard that the origin of where her attacks come from are very variable, because it's all about where the bits just happen to be.
Let's just see what he's going to be going with this. He needs to be throwing out more of the mines. The mines take up a large chunk of the screen in mid-range.
Get hit by missile? All right.
There, those are the mines. You can just fill the entire screen with those. He's just going to keep getting popped by missiles. One laser will do it.
This is a very uphill battle that Nanako has to face right now.
It's really not that bad. His heat's pretty high. He just blew all his meter, then got punched.
Oh, got punched right in the face.
No Name needs to be using more of his meter. He needs to be throwing out super missiles and things like that.
Definitely.
Because like No Name's, the only thing No Name really needs to spend meter on is melee super and missile super. That's really it. But as I was saying earlier, we do have one No Name player here who is very, very strong with No Name, and that is Klein.
Yeah, he's actually sitting in the back right there.
Yes.
With the huge beard.
I fully expect him to go all the way in this tournament.
Yeah. I have a feeling he's going to blow everybody up.
Yeah. Like at least like top 4, top 3.
Yeah. All right. Missiles. Boom. Lasers. Boom. Lasers.
All right. They're not the icicles. The ice stars are pretty neat. If they hit something, they just turn into a little ice star and they sit there and they absorb stuff. Throwing out one little ice cube at a time is generally not a good thing, though.
If you hold the button, she'll generate more. It's very important that you generate more.
Yeah, you need to generate as many as possible.
There you go.
Okay.
You just want to put stuff on the screen.
I am excited to play my match as soon as possible, though. I want to go hard.
Oh, I'm sure. All right. Trying to get around missiles, explosions.
All right, they're not the dash lasers, but it doesn't have them placed relative to where the cubes are.
You need the big
cubes. You need the cubes
so that they reflect. That's very important.
With them reflecting, you actually don't ever use that super. That super is considered useless. It actually only deals 40 more damage regular melee. But
that's terrible.
Yeah, that's it. That's a punch. All right. So Nope's gonna walk away with that one.
Nope takes that. No Name.